The purpose of this blog is to showcase the campus facilities and provide insight into the academic programs offered with a specific focus in exploring healthcare courses. I'm excited about delving into the realism of healthcare studies and studying the enthusiasm with the audience through this blog.
Hello everyone, so I'm going to talk about my observation in our Caravan tour in MedTech department. As we go to the room where we have our discussion, there are a lot of equipments there like microscope, test tubes, plastic dropper, blood smear, chemicals, test kits, and clays for demonstration of blood banking. As our tour, we only stayed at the room and the doctor was talking about a case past years ago that a patient was diagnosed with TB and some other doctors showed us how to get our blood type.
Okay, now let's find out the blood type of our patient. Kasi most likely that patient requires blood transfusion kasi diwang nakaano siya. Wala na siya nutrients. And asa man makita yung nutrients sa imong red blood cells. Alright, everybody. So, we need a blood sample, we need a glass slide, we need the reagents. This two, again, the blue one detects the blood type A, the yellow one detects blood type B, and then the colorless one detects the RH blood type, katong positive ba or negative. And we will have to find out what is the positive reaction. The positive reaction class is designated by the present class na tamo. Basin ari na mo sa future, no? The positive reaction is designated by the presence of cell clumping or agglutinates. Ato na siyang makita later on. One, and then the colorless. Alright, next. Alright, so it's time for kit. So to open, just simply push. That's enough. Very good. Okay. Okay. You can hold the slide sa hilid and then i-mix. Yes. Ang next nato is after mixing, kailangan pa nato siya i-swirl for around 3 to 5 times so that we can clearly see the reaction between the two. So, sa pag-swirl nako, nakakita mo nga nagtibugol ang RH na portion. Kanin ang color blue ni ganihan, no? So, kung makakita natong tan-awon kung ining swirl, makakita ba tagtibugol or tiny clumps of cells, no? Naa or wala? Wala. Liquid hapon siya, right? And then, for the yellow reagent, let's see if naa. So, klaro kayo, right? Klaro? So, naa. This is the positive reaction for blood typing. Therefore, the interpretation is that type sa atong patient is B positive. Okay? So that's how blood typing works.
They also taught us a lot of things related to MedTech, which are hematology, the study of blood and blood disorders.
Okay? Now, what happened actually sa tong patient was that naali siya, di ba kabantay mo sa blood banking, questionable ang iyang blood typing. Okay? Ganun na questionable man, maybe because naanay infection si patient. This time, grabe man or severe man ang infection sa atong patient, ang gibuhat sa body sa atong patient was that ni-produce siya og substance nga mukawat sa iron. Miss, nga kawaton man ang iron? Because those bacteria also feeds on iron.
Microbiology, the study of living and non-living organisms. And lastly, the immunology and serology. Immunology is the study of the immune system, and serology is the test for the function of immune system.
So how do we test for that? Para atong dropper na ay line, makita ninyo, so meaning magkuha lang tagamay na serum until the line. Then, i-drop lang nato diri sa sample well. Then mag-add ta og buffer. Ang C, it means control. So meaning, if naay linya ang letter C, meaning valid ang atong test. If wala, it's invalid. Ang 1 and 2 represents the two HIV viruses.
Through immunology and serology, they found out that a kid is positive with HIV that leads into tuberculosis. There are also a lot of people who attended the Caravan tour. They were from other schools also.
So let's proceed to the finalization of the case in order to know the plot twist.
This patient, 5-year-old, nakuha niya kita siya. Ano man? Because he was raped. And eventually, the older, the 9-year-old, the sibling na lang, also developed HIV. But the good thing is, diba, as I said, basta sakto lang pagka-diagnose, we can help the patient. The good thing is, bisa na positive ang yung iksukon, karon under treatment in iksukon. So, thriving, surviving, battling with that. Diba? So you can see there now the silver lining according to Catriona Gray, diba? Basta hopeful, and then there's really the early diagnosis, good, proper diagnosis, you can help prevent the disease and give a better life to the sick. Diba? Inana. So, case closed, case solved.
The medical technology course offers a comprehensive academic curriculum, meticulously crafted to prepare students for positions in clinical laboratory science. Core subjects covered include biology, chemistry, anatomy, microbiology, and medical laboratory methods, providing students with a solid foundation in fundamental scientific principles. Advanced topics within the curriculum focus on specialized areas such as diagnostic testing, quality assurance, and lab administration. Through in-depth exploration of these subjects, students develop the necessary expertise to excel in their future roles. Practical experience is integral to the program, with internships serving as a vital component for students to apply theoretical knowledge in practical clinical settings.
So the most exciting parts of our tour were filled with laughter and a remarkable journey because of the true case investigation.
This is a true case scenario para mas natin siya yung impact ng case.
Bloopers,
That's alright, that's alright.
and logic game
Smart gas lang.
which help us engage and participate.
When our teacher advises us to have our campus tour, at first I wasn't very excited about it because I thought that campus tour would be very boring. When campus tour started, I got interested to it because they tackled a lot that helped us learn. Throughout the years, I thought that medical technologists only examines poop, blood, and etc. But little did I know that they can be a private investigator. They investigate cases such as what happened to the boy who died at a very young age. Medical technologists are considered as a silent hero because even though they don't have any interactions with the patient, they can still distinguish what disease they have.
A medical technologist encounters challenges, and here are some of the challenges that they faces. First is handling difficult patients. As we all know, medical technologists are stationed at laboratories, and not just that, they also perform phlebotomy, which is an act of drawing blood from patient. And there are some times where a med tech encounters or deals with a uncooperative, demanding, and difficult patient, and a medical technologist must be professional, must stay patient, and must be brave in order to provide better health care for the patients. Second challenge a medical technologist encounters is technological advancements, because in medical technologies uses machines such as in microbiology, they use biosafety cabinets, in order to determine or identify what type of microorganisms causes a certain disease. Which is why a medical technologist must be able to keep up with the most recent developments of technology, because as technology evolves, machine evolves also, which is why it is very beneficial in the laboratory field, because it helps medical technologists successfully do their jobs. Last of the different challenges a medical technologist faces is difficult working circumstances. A medical technologist is known to have 60 to 70% of the patient's diagnosis are based on the laboratory results. And it is known that working in laboratories can be really stressful, but a medical technologist must stay professional, must have discipline, and must learn time management in order to complete their job.
So, before we end our vlog, here are some good things about medical technology or being a medical technologist.
In medical technology, we really help establish proper diagnosis. And in the real case, we don't just give diagnosis, but we give justice to the patient. But we give justice and we give the correct feedback to the family of the patient. Dili na to sila biyaan nga sige na sila grieve without any reason. At least, though wala na si patient, but we give justice because the target natin kung sa Diyo na pinahap. So that's the role of medical technologists. Here we do not directly communicate with the patient. We're not allowed to do that. However, we work silently. We work silently through helping doctors. Okay? Another good thing, which we really played a great role during the pandemic era, the recent pandemic, this one. So we help, dako kay role si MedTech. It's a role. What's the role of MedTech, sir? Actually, we do testing in the laboratory. Familiar with your RT-PCR ka kung magreklamo kay mga. Yes. So we do that inside the laboratory. We test samples, we collect samples, we test samples, we detect the COVID virus in the laboratory, inside the laboratory. So as you can see there, that's one of your tasks, or that's one of your job. If you enroll in medical technology program, or if you wish to be a registered medical technologist. And the last thing, if you wish to proceed to medicine, MedTech is also a good course before proceeding to medicine. Okay?
A few moments later.